look is going to be on this teal smoky eye. It's featuring the Makeupforever Artist Shadows, and it's the palette that they came out with. They have a neutral palette, but today I'm going to be using the colorful one, which is the number 2. And it's featuring these 2 colors right here. And I also decided to incorporate this one as well. So it's this little trio right here. If you guys haven't checked out these eyeshadows are such great quality. So I highly recommend them. So yeah, if you guys want to know how to get this look, please stay tuned and keep watching. Bye. Okay guys, so to prime my lids, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is just going to ensure our eyeshadows and make sure that they are as vibrant as they can be. So I'm going to be using the Naked Basics palette as well, and I'm taking Foxy and placing that all over my lid as a base shadow. And then I'm going to be taking Naked 2 from that same palette, and I'm going to be placing that right in our crease as a transition shade. Next, I'm going to be going in with Faint, and Faint is going to go right on top of that transition shade. I'm not really taking any precision with these shades. I'm just kind of messily applying them on top of each other because I just want a transition shade for all of our darker shadows to blend in together easily. Okay, so I'm going to be taking that bluish green shadow from the palette. These all have numbers, and I will list them in the description bar below if you guys are interested. I know they sell this color individually as well. So if you guys are interested, check that out. And I'm just going to be placing this color all over the lid area with a flat shader brush. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking this clean, fluffy brush and just blending out those edges for the next color that's going to go back in there. I want this to be a little bit more blended and not so hard-edged. Taking a mixture of Faint and Crave and putting that on my outer V to smoke out this look a little bit more. I like to mix out the browns and the black because I feel like it's a lot easier to blend out something lighter than darker, and I can always add rather than take away. And I'm also taking a little bit of that shade and putting it in towards my crease just to give it a little bit more definition. Of course, I always go back in with a fluffy brush with no product on it just to blend. I literally have a brush just for blending. Blending is key, guys. Okay, so I decided to go in with that teal color right there and just place that right in the center. And this just gives it really nice vibrancy. So that blue-green is still under there, so it gives it like a really nice pop of color. It doesn't look like just straight teal, it looks like a mixture of both. So I really love how this turned out. Because I don't want to lose the vibrancy of that color, I go back in with it and I place that right in the inner corner and staying away from the center just because I want the center to be a little bit more of a pop. So I just place that right in the inner corners. Going in with Kat Von D's tattoo liner, and I'm going to be lining my eyes with that. I went for a wing liner, but you guys could just totally leave the look the way it is because it is smoked out. So it does give it a cat eye effect, but I don't know, I'm addicted to the wing, guys. And to bring some light back into my eyes, I took that shade and put that right in the inner corners. And to finish off the eyes, I'm going to be taking Benefit They're Real Mascara and just applying a light layer of that. Okay guys, so moving on to the face, I'm going to be taking Makeupforever's smoothing primer, and I'm going to be focusing that in the center of the face where I get most pores. And taking Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Sand and an angled kabuki brush from Sigma, you guys. This is an oldie but a goodie. I have not used this brush in so long, and I decided to just pull it out and use it. And I've been leaving my beauty blender aside, and I never thought that could happen. I don't know what it is. And just to hide those dark circles, I'm going in with a Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. So it's not really highlighting, it's more about just covering up those dark circles. And just using my favorite brush, which is the Sephora Airbrush Concealer Brush. This is literally like fingers, and I'm just going to be blending that out. So I wanted a little bit more of a highlight, so I decided to go in with my YSL Touche Clot highlighting pen and just highlighting a little bit. And I'm taking my Tarte finishing powder and a Sephora Collection number 55 brush, and I'm just setting my foundation with that. So once again, taking the Airspun powder to set my under eye. This is literally the only powder that's been working for me. Lately, I was loving my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but it just started to crease on me again, and this is the only thing that doesn't do so. And to bronze, I'm going to be taking my Hoola bronzer and a fluffy brush from Sedona Lace. I'm not quite sure what the number of this is, but I will list it in the description bar below. I'm not really contouring, I'm just bronzing up my face. So I wanted a more of a mauve toned blush, so I took Nars Oasis, and I'm just going to be placing that on the apples of my cheeks, of course. And to highlight, I'm taking the Mary Loumanizer highlighter with a fan brush and just placing that on the top parts of my cheeks. Look at that glow, guys. I love it. So for my lower lash line, which I forgot to do, I'm taking Faint, which is the brownie shade, and I don't like to put a lot of shadow on my lower lash line because I have smaller eyes, so I feel like it closes them up a lot more if I do a lot of shadows under there. I know a lot of people ask me why I don't, but that's my reason. And here I'm just adding a little bit more mascara to my lower lash line. Okay, so I decided to go in with a pinky lip, and I took Georgie Girls from Marc Jacob, and it's a pale pink color, so I found it a little bit overpowering for this look, so that's why I went in with the Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and the shade of that lip gloss is called Love Buzz. It has like gold reflex in it, which made it a lot more comfortable for me to wear. Finish off, I'm taking the Dewy Mist from Tarte, and this thing is a life for my dry skin. I got a small sample size from work, and I just been loving it. So yeah, this is the finished look right here. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like and also subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.